I don't know if you guys. Checking? Mic check?
Yeah, that works.
How you guys doing?
Good.
I don't know if you guys could hear that, but introduce me as Akshay Chicken Shawarma. And that is my given name. No, it's not. I was talking about samosas, take you out for samosas. It's funny because it reminded me of when I was how I was born. See, I was hatched from a samosa. At least that's what I thought for the first many years of my life, because I'm Indian, and Indian parents don't talk to their children about sex. So I just assumed I'm hatched from a samosa. Remember that when you eat your samosa? Remember that when you go out with Ricky, eat your samosa, guys. Just telling you.
I didn't know.
Enjoy! Enjoy your samosas. Throw that in. So how you guys doing? Good?
Yeah.
Okay. There was an explosion. Jeremy, I was also going to ask how you doing to that exploding Jeremy Dobsky back there, who was about to explode. Did you see how pissed off he got?
You got angry.
Yeah, he got angry, and the reason, and I'm not like, I didn't mean to interrupt the set. If I hadn't told Ricky at that time to introduce, he wouldn't have known to introduce me as Chicken Shawarma. That's all I was saying to him, right? Chicken Shawarma, how can I live with myself for not being introduced in a meaningful way, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Anyway, thank you. Now let's, who cares about that? Let's move on. I know you guys can tell just looking at the color of my skin, I'm sure, but I have Tourette's syndrome. What, this,
There's a fly.
Yeah, I know, the fly's flying around. I have Tourette's syndrome. As soon as I said Tourette's syndrome, it landed on my face. What, is he gonna do a procedure or something? Cure? Does they have the cure there? Is there like, have scientists discovered a fly that actually has something inside it that can cure Tourette's? That would be pretty awesome. Yeah, so I have Tourette's syndrome. A technical name, you guys have heard of Tourette's syndrome, right?
Yeah.
But what you may not have heard of is the technical name for Tourette's is actually monsters in your brain getting stoned on cocaine syndrome. That's what it really is. Trust me, I know this shit. Don't, whatever you read in school, whatever, I know this shit. Okay? That's what it's really called. Now, if you can't tell that I have Tourette's, the reason is probably because I'm extremely heavily sedated on the highest legal allowable dose of medication, pharmaceuticals, that's allowable to man, that a human being can take and still be recognized as a human being. Any more than my dose, and you see, if someone taking my more than my dose, they're standing at the edge of the woods, just going. Then you got to call Mulder and Scully. You guys know who Mulder and Scully are? You gotta call Mulder and Scully, coming like, what's he looking at? To investigate paranormal phenomena. Oh, is he trying to phone home? Phone home, home planet, miss home. But I'll get more to my home planet in a second. So yeah, that's pretty much on the highest legally allowed dose. It's funny, I mentioned cocaine because some of the symptoms, of Tourette's mimic having cocaine, right? And I found that out through various experiences with the cops, and I've had experiences with the cops. I used to be pissed, I used to get scared and just like, now if the cops come up to me and say, sir, you've been doing some cocaine tonight, have you? Cocaine? Have I been doing cocaine? Officer, I don't need to do cocaine. I am cocaine. My body is 80% cocaine. It's built into my brain. I swear, I don't need to do cocaine because I am cocaine. You want to get high right now? See the bald spot I'll prove it to you. See the bald spot on my head? Just take a big snort right there and see if you don't get high. You know what? I won't even charge you for it. In hindsight, maybe that wasn't a good idea, especially the last part. I was sitting twitching in a dark cell all night, which kind of sucked. I had to call my parents to pick me up at 4 in the morning. Does that light mean,
You have 2 minutes.
I have 2 minutes. Okay. Whenever I have 2 minutes, I want to see that light. everywhere. This isn't going well with 3 people, I guess. It's pretty cool.
It's okay.
But, thank you very much. Appreciate that.
Honestly, it's not the worst one.
Hey, listen, which one was the worst one?
You know what?
Six.
We
Six
can't
others
remember.
are-
We can't remember the name.
You cannot remember.
We can't remember the
Too
name.
many.
There was one that you think is the worst, yet you can't remember that.
The
Well,
guy
we
was from
can't remember the
PEI.
name.
I'm
He's from
not gonna-
Sunnyside PEI.
Isn't that saying like you got molested by a dolphin? And it's, you can't remember that?
No, I can't.
But you never get.
Okay, that's a stupid example, but
Have to,
That's
like,
an
That's a
awful
stupid example.
example.
That comes from a joke from another comic who used to make jokes about dolphins. Apparently they're able to rape people. I'm going totally off topic. I'll just leave you with, you know what? I'll leave you with this. There are a few good things with about Tourette syndrome. See, you'll never hear the good things. There's some good things. And because I know that, I'd like to share those with you in the last amount of time I have. Is that okay?
Yes?
See, for example, you guys go to the gym, right? Or work out every now and then?
Yeah.
Or you do something that causes you to move your muscles and limbs?
Yeah,
I imagine. Yeah, well, I don't need to go to a gym. You know why? Because I am my own gym. All I do, I don't need to spend that money. All I do is if I walk, just twitching my ass off, coming here from Broadview and Danforth, I burn like 1,000 calories, easy. Easy. Because I don't have to, and if you want to save money on a gym, all I can suggest is try Tourette syndrome implants. Google them, I'm not sure how much they are, but you may want to give that a shot. Don't let the fact that I just made it up out of the top of my head right this second stop you.
Hot.
And the other thing is, actually, I also have a DVD coming out called Twitching to the 90s. It was all a dream. Crap, damn. Oh, I used to read Twitch On magazine. Shoot, crap. Fudgel sticks.
Biggie.
Yeah, Biggie, thank you. I actually use real swear words, but I'm trying to do a clean set. So anyway, so that's the other thing, but I'm gonna leave you with this. The thing I'm most proud of is the Tourette pirouette. A dance move I came up. You wanna see it? I'll just see it, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. We up in Chicken Shawarma's brain, getting high and chugging beer. Yeah! Woo! Thank you guys, have a good night.